Hey guys, I want to talk to you really quick about goal setting. Did you know that 80% of people quit their workout routine within 5 months of starting that? So that means if you've been with us or been doing CrossFit for 2 years, you've actually followed a workout plan for 5 times as long as 80% of people on the planet, which is pretty cool. In my case, I've been at it for 7 years, which I think puts me around 17 times as much. Not bad, right? As I always say, I think one of the magical things about CrossFit is it turns having to work out into wanting to work out. That doesn't mean that we as CrossFitters aren't going to get into ruts sometimes. I'll be very honest with you. My last 3 years or so, I've experienced major ruts. And honestly, I felt guilty about it because here I am owning either one or two gyms at the time. I'm trying to inspire people, but yet I'm uninspired. So it really made me think and kind of do some internal reflection and larger thinking of why is it that people lose their way? How come 80% of people are out of the gym within 5 months? What was I doing differently when I was loving it and I felt the magic versus when I was just showing up because I was supposed to? And what I realized is that it's all about training for something. It's about having some sort of purpose or motivation. Right? So something got you in the gym the first time, right? It could be New Year's resolution. It could be I went to my doctor and they said my cholesterol was an issue. It could be I no longer fit in my pants. And so all of a sudden we have all this drive and this motivation to go after and do things that, work out hard and eat well and all that good stuff. The problem is oftentimes either A, we're not passionate about that goal, or B, that motivation changes, right? So what if as soon as you can fit into your pants, all of a sudden you start losing motivation? So when I look back, I realized that every time I was really excited about what I was doing, I was training for something short-term and tangible. Because here's the deal. Yes, I understand that eating well and working out all the time is good for our long-term health, but we're humans. Humans are not long-term animals. We're short-term pleasure animals. And so what I decided to do with my own training is I started to say, okay, I'm going to set some sort of 8-week goal about something I like. So I love to lift heavy things. So my goal was within 8 weeks, I want to try to lift, across 3 lifts, the heaviest I've ever done. All of a sudden, I enjoyed going to the gym again. I started eating better. And because I had this 8-week thing that I was working towards, something that meant something to me. I checked it off the list. So then I was like, okay, well, now it's time for something else. So now I'm competing on December 8th with Aaron and Sam. And, I haven't competed in 4 years, but I don't want to let those guys down. I want to perform for them. And that inspires me. I'm eating the best I have in 3 years, training super hard, and the results are starting to show. So that kind of gave me this aha of, man, this is it. This is how we serve you guys better. So I know goal setting sounds really hokey and stuff like that, but just trust us. Take the 15 minutes. It can be virtual. It can be in person. We have a scheduling link. And schedule that meeting. I promise you it's going to make a huge difference, especially if you're in a rut and even if you're not. And let us help you. And this is just the start of things to come. Enjoy.